What, like, do you think the biggest changes were that we made to be able to get, like, where you're like kind of month one, kind of whole journey up to like where we're at rev-wise, like the changes we made and like
I
that?
started doing a little bit more automations, and then fast forwarding, I was struggling.
Yeah.
The first year, struggling, and then I was going out of business actually.
Yeah.
I fucking find way. Like he's doing very close to deals with about 1.5 million, which in the reverse is he got like made his 60K shot.
And then suddenly you flew to what?
63 following September.
60K September.
And then October we did 106.
Do you have like you're just with your family on Cuba?
All fellas Cuba.
Are you like living with like them or are you going like your own list?
Here?
No, like Cuba.
In Cuba? Not with it.
Do you want to move back here or not? You just take care of the family. That's it.
For them to be here?
Well, like, do you want to stay there? Do you want to move here? Like, what do you want to do?
Right now I got to stay here for like 6 months so I can get the citizenship. But
In the States? Oh, so you're in Miami. Like, wait,
I'm in the total.
you're going back on Sunday?
I'm going back to Cuba on Sunday.
And then they're coming back here?
And they come back.
When?
January like 20. What that?
You got a girl out there in Cuba or anything?
Yeah.
She's in with you?
Not yet.
Fuck.
Gotta become a citizen.
So how do you do that?
It's a long distance relationship, so it's
Well, like, how do you become a citizen? Like, what's the, like...
actually why. So I'm a working president, right?
Oh, no.
I have a green card, a social security, all that.
Yeah.
And then because I've been here for 7 years and I can apply, and it's just like, I'm a little stuff.
Yeah. You can, like, help her do it?
Yeah.
Easier?
I think I'm married, that I just
Like, you're done with her.
a year and a half.
So you're done long distance. Oh, wait. Were you in Arizona?
You guys were good? No. I had enough of being out. That was hard.
And then you moved to Miami.
Yes.
Did you meet her when you moved to Cuba?
When I
Moved back to Cuba.
went to Cuba for that time, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I knew her from before. We worked together before. Before I knew her, my ex-wife. We worked together. We had things. Then we separated for like 3 years, 2 years or more.
Yeah.
And then started talking again. Then when I moved to Cuba, I had already been back.
What all of your whole like family in Cuba, what do they think about like you doing online stuff? Do they understand?
No, they don't understand. My dad is a civil engineer.
Yeah.
So he's a very logical person. Like if you want to build, you want to make sure that you're logical and look at your shit.
Yeah.
And my dad, even when I said, hey, I want to work for Gracias and Son Robinson, and he was like, don't do that, go to college, doing this. And I was like, but what happens if it doesn't work?
Yeah.
I was like, Dad, if it doesn't work, at that time, I will figure it out. But for now, like the only option is I'm going to work with this guy. So I wanted to learn how to be a military.
That's a crazy experience. Like, what's the biggest thing you learned from that, do you think?
From Dean and Tony?
Or, well, did you ever talk to them, or was that?
Yes, Dean especially. I saw Tony like 3 times. Dean, I did work with him a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Because he was in the office of the Mastermind in the Scottsdale. But I think the biggest thing that I learned, I think from Dean, because I was seeing him every single day, it was like the grind never stops.
Yeah.
And the pressure never stops. Like if you work in a junior, I actually had the pleasure to talk to them.
Yeah.
I left. I mean, I talked to him like every day because I was in the company.
Yeah.
But when I left, because he's hired, that's an old story, but he had it personally. I had to talk to him. One of the things I said was, entrepreneurship is not perfect. I've never had a job in my life. That's what I told him.
Did you say that?
Yeah. I've never had a job in my life. I've never worked for anyone in my life, so I understand what you are feeling.
Yeah.
But just know it's going to be tough. Just like never take a no for an answer. That one thing. So I was saying, the grind never stops. But it's fun. Yeah. And it would never shame you for anything else. Just no words.
Yeah, that's a cool ass experience. Probably like, how'd you find the agency space? How'd you find Wayne? How did that, what made you be like, okay, I'm gonna stop working in this cool ass experience and I'm gonna go run my marketing agency with some 6-year-old man?
It didn't start like that. So when I left Deems, the reason why I left was because that was my family.
Yeah.
That was literally my place. I was working there forever.
Yeah.
Right, but there's a time where you're feeling, Dean will always say to come.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if I fucked up a couple of times.
Yeah.
So doing email marketing is just the complete opposite thing of what I should be doing.
Yeah.
Should be talking to people, selling, whatever. But email marketing was the decision I was feeling in that moment.
Yeah.
And I fucked up. I sent emails to people like, should I send emails to? I got pissed. And I was like super scared.
Yeah.
I had to get fired, whatever. But nothing happened.
Yeah.
I was talking. The point is I was doing something that was not tapping into my best potential, and also if I fucked up, the company wouldn't be.
Yeah.
He was there. I was doing the marketing. One of the top marketers on Earth.
Yeah.
Russell Brunson, right? So then after that, I realized I don't have the responsibility that I think of. Because even if I fucked up, Dean was there.
Yeah.
He will say it every single time.
Yeah.
And I think that was part of it. And then, I was sales coordinator. My last position was sales coordinator. I didn't feel like needed to be doing. Like I did feel I was doing more that good.
Yeah.
Now, I'm better at, believe it or not, talking to the camera or talking to someone than freaking building automations. Even though I love it, but it's not my strength.
Exactly. Yeah. So you felt it was time to be like, okay, I have this cool opportunity, but like I can't be here forever. I'm taking what I learned and I got to do something where I like am using what I have and actually like reaching my potential. What did you go do?
So I went and reached out to my phone book. I had in my contacts. I met too many people. I met a lot
from Dean.
From Dean.
Okay.
And so I met my first 2 clients. Actually, I got my first 2 clients while working with me.
And what were you doing for them?
A really fun on.
Anything?
What do you need? Doing social media, posting, whatever you need, like how to do it. But mainly it was fun. Funnels, then I started doing a little bit more automations. And then fast forwarding, I was struggling. The first year, struggling. And then I was going out with this actually. I fucking find Wayne. Wait, can I?
Yeah, compare. So you find Wayne.
So I find Wayne and I say, so I met him from Dean's wife's sister.
Oh shit.
She invited me to a party and then in the party I met Wayne.
In Arizona?
In Arizona.
Okay.
You should visit him and talk and we exchange contact, and then when I look at the contact, I reach out to her, hey, do you want to do a thing called publishing? I can build your thing or whatever. You're like, yeah.
So you were closing Wayne as a client?
I was closing him as a client. I closed him as a client.
Oh shit.
He paid me $7,500.
Wayne?
Yeah. And then $3,000 per month for like 6 months.
Shit.
Yeah. And then only after the 5th month of working together, actually the 6th month working together, we started doing the leads thing. And that's when we became a partner.
So they started doing the leads thing for what? Mortgage?
For mortgage.
Okay.
Because I proved it with him. I test proved it with him. You wanted mortgage leads, reverse mortgage leads, and then you wanted a coaching program. That work. I go into $10,000 a month on the coaching side, and the lead side was getting leads that usually cost, because reverse mortgage is very niche, usually cost him like $60, $250 if it was an exclusive
lead. Okay, so for some context for them, Wayne is your partner. You also have Andres now. So you met Wayne, who was your client, and then you're like, shit, we're getting good results from Wayne. And then Wayne was like, you guys were like, basically, let's partner up together and do this together.
Exactly.
How did Andres come? You just known Andres for a while?
So, as part of being in Dean's team, I wanted to create a Spanish division to promote everything in Spanish. I think that was shut down because it was getting a little big, and there were contracts in place. I'm affiliate in Spain that was going to make this really, really big. And Dean didn't have that much control over it, so they shut it down. But then Andres was in the volunteer for that. And then after I started my agency, he came in, working for me, and left for me. I wasn't paying him because he didn't have a skill set yet. Then now we became like, he's the most popular piece of the puzzle, but he started nothing. And he would tell you he was here. And after that, I was like, he was working for my company, my other company's 1,500, but then.
And that was the consulting firm for like random people, like on jobs and stuff.
And so then when we wanted to partner up together, because Andres learned so much, I want him to be responsible for more. Because eventually I wanted to step out of this company. I said, I'm going to let you partner. You're a partner, Wayne's partner, I'm a partner. We build it together. At some point, I'm going to step out. And that's how we should want.
So, what's like the timeline here? When is Andres and Robert and Wayne like literally partnered up and making like the mortgage agency, reverse mortgage agency?
I believe these in 2022, I November. So I go to Cuba, hang out, whatever. Break out with my girl at the time. And then that January I opened business.
So January 23?
23,
Okay. You partnered up with them.
Didn't partner up with them.
Okay.
No, that's like my consultant.
Oh, okay. That's when did you start the mortgage?
The mortgage we started December.
And I know when you guys came on with us, you were doing what, like 30 was like your best month. Was that not 35? Was that March?
But that was March.
March? Yeah. Okay. So what were you guys doing like at that moment to like get to 35? Because like 35 is like, it's like decent amount of money, especially if you're by yourself. Like it's like what do you guys had like Facebook ads set up, like stuff like that?
Facebook ads set up, we were doing leads. Right?
Oh, you guys were selling leads.
We were selling leads. So you buy a package of 1,500 leads, and then we'll give you $1,500 30 leads. We're making like $30 per lead, and it looked like a genius idea. The problem was that we were not retaining, and they cried it all. And for people watching, however, very transparent, we were doing $35K, but our margins were shit. We were making the 30% margins, only 25.
Yeah, especially with 3 partners, it's fucked. Like,
Yeah.
there's no bunch of
Yeah, so I mean, we're generating the fund.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah. So paper lead, and then you came on. I guess what made you want to jump on with us specifically? Like,
To be honest, I didn't know you. I didn't know about the business or like your product or anything. And so on this, looked you up. She went to a whole funnel.
Yeah.
You know, like he started talking to your people, and then
Eric?
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah.
And then Eric got me on the phone as well. And then I think you gotta watch this guy. And then I watched the video. Yes,
yeah, VSL. Yeah.
I watched and I was like, you know what he's talking about, right? So I would definitely talk to him, and then hopped on with Eric.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I can't say anything else besides that.
Yeah. It's been like what, 8 months now, or something like that. What was like the first initial like breakthrough that you saw, like initially when you came in? Like, what was like the first thing that you saw that was like, oh shit?
Dude, I think it was the structure that I, how the work happened, how you helped us prioritize.
Yeah.
You know, that was the big, because we had all these things, right?
Yeah.
And then I knew what to do. I just wasn't doing it. And I was focusing on the things that, you know, were not helping. And so fast takes an external person. So when you came in, you were like, Rob, look at this. You gave me a fucking list.
Yeah.
And like, this is stop, this is done, this is done, let's check in after that.
Yeah.
I stopped doing everything. I need to focus on that.
Because a lot of the time it is like, it's not even like you guys aren't the best media buyers in the world, not the best closers, not even the best at like product, but it's literally just like the fact that like you just do this shit. But like I tell people that all the time, it's 98% accountability. Just like are you gonna show up and do the shit, and, you know? So I guess it was that. What like do you think the biggest changes were that we made to be able to get like where you're like kind of, if you could walk us through like kind of month 1, kind of whole journey up to like now, like where we at rev wise, like the changes we made and everything like that.
The first thing you did was like structure, like what was the priority?
Yeah.
It was the offer.
The offer of this product.
It wasn't where it needed to be. And then it helped us kind of like create the English questionnaires.
Yeah.
Then we built this offer that was really good.
Yeah.
So I was month 1, then we helped us with ads, and something really good that he helped us with do was learning, because we can be a good media buyer, which I was just winging it.
You would always say that too.
Yeah, I'm not a media buyer.
Yeah.
I'm awful because I would like organization.
Yeah.
I like to be organized, but I don't like how you can keep the organization.
Yeah.
And it helped us structure and helped me figure out the mindset around how you build ads, how you test ads. Even to this day, I still like call this ads are not working anymore.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, just test more.
Yeah.
You gotta have appropriate. And so thank God I hired Mega Buyer.
Yeah.
I can't take care of that. And I'm just doing the creative part because I'm good at the creative.
Yeah.
I love the creative, but I love, you know, trying to figure out how the client can feel it and project that. But I'm not testing or financing that can docs.
Like the buttons and like the tricks of
The structure of the case, how that goes.
Exactly.
And you help me with that. As we were talking one-on-one, you know, that's crucial too. And being able to get access to you one-on-one, that is, for me, that was also what sold.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like most people want to talk to the person I was able to accomplish what, you know, everyone wants to accomplish, right? So
exactly.
That was a big selling point too. So that changed. You got us right on the offer. You got us right on the ads. And then we launched.
Yeah.
It was like 35 the first month.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was from what, we'll say this, 35 now, 50 or under 50, I will say like 70% margins.
Yeah. And you met that one. Was that the month you did the 25K deal? You sent me that shit in the Discord. And I was like, this motherfucker, they closed 25K. I thought it was like, oh, I closed the 5K and another 5K.
Yeah.
And it was like, I remember I said, 25K? You said, yes. I was like,
25K.
That's to this day the biggest agency deal up front I think I've ever heard. Not her, like, or I've ever consulted. 25K. We had a 20K recently.
Yeah.
It was 40K contract. It was 20K up front. And I was like, they're coming for you.
Yeah. No, dude, that was the guy. We still buying.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because it was like the.
It's a 1 year long.
Yeah.
But like he's doing close to deals with that 1.5 million, which in the reverse is he got like made his 60K shot.
Yeah.
You know.
Shit.
So you know he's doing amazing, but his mindset.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay him 25 grand. If he doesn't work, it's still right off.
That's clients.
If you want to talk about best buys, we can talk about that later. But yeah, that's
So 25K, and then I remember like honestly like things started to like slow down a little bit. Like not right after that, but like I guess what happened?
2 months went by.
Yeah.
And started going down. Started going to like 20, down to 25.
Yeah.
So we were averaging 22 a month.
Good days.
Yeah.
Decent.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah.
But 3 partners that were hiring.
Yeah.
We were like this.
And I know you guys hit that like 118 came or something. Or
Yeah, we
something.
had August was 18.
And then suddenly you flew to what?
60 straight following one September.
60K September.
And then October we did 106.
106. What did you guys end up off that last month, by the way? I know we were
Last month we went back to 83.
yeah, $8 run rate though.
Yeah.
So it's 30K, 60K, 106,
Uh-huh.
83.
Yeah.
That's insane growth, obviously. You 2x and then you 2x again. So you 4x in 60 days. What do you think the main things that you did or that were implemented that like unlocked that amount of growth? Like, do you think it like you learned something different or was it like, I guess, what do you think the main things were?
I think to go from the first credit
Go on.
is to the chain window.
Yeah.
You go from 35K a month,
Yeah.
30%. So you're making nothing to 35K a month, but 70% off.
Yeah.
The first growth. That is change of the offer.
Yeah.
Different messaging.
Yeah.
Right? That made it happen.
Yeah.
Start going down. What happened in those couple of months is that we're figuring out pricing, but more importantly, sales.
Yeah.
Our sales teams,
Just walking away again and like
Yeah.
walking like the small tweaks around. Yeah.
and he was just awkward a little bit.
Yeah.
He was just being too nice. He was just being friends with the people.
Yeah.
And then one day, something happened, I think, personal for me and for him. So, like, I talked to him privately
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that. They saw me, because, I was pushing.
Yeah.
And I was the pusher.
Yeah.
I'm like CEO and all that, moves the company forward.
Yeah.
And then they saw me, like,
People-
falling apart.
Yeah.
And I think that hit, because that was in August. And after a really bad month, too, we
Yeah.
hit 18 grand. So after that, I think he put in the ship. He started calling people falling out. So I think from 35 to 60,
Yeah.
I think it was the accumulation of payment plans.
Yeah. Just like the PIF split pay, stacking,
Yeah.
stacking, stacking.
Yeah, because you have the payment plans and then you
Yeah.
add 10 months every single month.
Yeah.
Another thing, this is very, very important. We met while I was in Cuba. After I had this sport time, I was in Cuba for like 2 weeks. Then I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
I bet, and you know what we did?
With Wayne?
I met with Wayne and Memphis.
That's
partners.
Yeah.
And I said, guys, you need goals. I think that's very important too.
Yeah.
Not just systems, but like goals. And we did the calculation, and if we got 10 new clients every single month, 10 clients, not 12, not 14, but
10, that's
10,
it.
we will get in March, we would have gotten, so this March that's coming up,
Yeah.
to 150K out. If we kept everyone and we just kept adding,
Yeah. Minimal churn, great product,
Yes.
10 clients a month.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
We did that, and that was in August. September, we did 60. The accumulation of the payment plans, all that.
So August was the 18K month.
Yeah.
And then you did 60 the next
Yeah.
month. So you basically got your 10 clients,
We got 10.
and then you kept the 10 clients, and you got 10 more clients.
We got 12 clients in September. Then we got 14 in October. But we got 5 bids,
Yeah.
10 grand deals.
And that's like 2 things. One, that conversation that you had with them when you were vulnerable as a CEO, like that's when things start to change because people like you realize like you're only as good as your team. Like they're the ones that like for you specifically, like Andres and Wayne are the ones out there like in the battlefield, you would say, like talking to clients or like actually on the sales call. So like you're only as good as they are.
Yeah.
And so like you being able to have that conversation, I say this to like you guys all the time, like clients or my team that like I'm struggling with the shit that you guys are. And so I think like them hearing that is so adds like a level of brotherhood that you guys wouldn't have had. And so I think that's super powerful. And 2, like the team is like people will see like people go like they're 18 to 100K in 6 days. It's pretty much what you guys did, which is fucking nuts. And people are gonna be like, oh, they had some crazy ad funnel, or oh, they had some like, or like it was this one thing that changed, and like their whole fucking business exploded, and now they're making $1 million a year. They're a $1.2 million a year business, like, but it's not that, you know. So like if you were to sum it up into one sentence, like what do you think that it was to unlock that like 4x growth in 60 days?
I want to say we had the exact landing page.
Yeah.
We had the exact ads. We changed the ads wording a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm not touching that. But really, it was the goals,
Yeah.
but the accountability of
Yeah.
and the team knowing. Like now we have 12 people on the team, and at that time we had like 1.
Yeah.
But like the whole team knows every single month, like maybe the whole team are like, our goal is 10 today, guys.
Yeah.
Even the guy that has nothing to do with acquisition. I tell every single person, like, we're doing 10 this month.
Yeah.
Because there is energy, there is thought, right? There is, processes
The
that.
universe has a funny way of working where it's like, it comes back.
If everyone is looking at the same point and they're all going some way, you're gonna go way faster. But to touch on like if you want the more technical part,
Yeah.
on our ads, we stopped guarantees.
Okay.
We went straight for the like listen, man, like I want to be honest, talking to the camera. I want to be honest with you. They're mortgage brokers, you know. We called out different names instead of mortgage brokers, mortgage business owners. But we did that, and we were just straight up like literally. I know that, like the ad was like, I know you're struggling with this.
Yeah.
Listen, like I'm not gonna guarantee you shit. That's what Wayne says in that. I'm not gonna guarantee you shit. But what I can guarantee you is more at bats. It's like you're gonna be able to talk to more people. You're gonna be able to get in front of more people.
Yeah.
And if you're closing 10% right now, which is probably not bad. But if you're closing 10% and you're closing 10 minutes for any stone, and you go to that's out of 100 people, and you go to 200 people that are looking at, you're duplicating your business like that.
Yeah, and it's like you literally find the ad, the sales script, the VSL that works, then you do it a fuck ton until it doesn't work, and then you find a different one that works, and then you do it a fuck ton again.
Yeah.
So I think people overcomplicate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and dude, I think about this so much because I see everyone talking about it. You know, everyone talks about it. Right?
Yeah.
But and I keep trying to figure out like, dude, what did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do?
That was different.
That was different.
Quote unquote different.
Yeah. And it's honestly having the goal to mostly actions they take. The mindset is so important.
And like people will see the mindset, so they'll be like, fuck that, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. I will tell you, like, the mindset is the most important thing because when we have a problem happening right now, it's just like, what's the solution? There's no pondering on it.
Well, yeah, first off, indecision is no decision. You just move fast as fuck, and that's why you get the results fast. Like, if you want to get to where you want to be fast, well, you're going to have to do shit fast, one. And then two, it's like, back to the partner thing, it's like, you guys add each other, you're relying on each other. And so, like, I had a mentor, worked at Ultimate Software, they got bought out for $11 billion, and he literally goes to me, like, at my closer, is like, his ability to close business is directly reliant on, like, Cole's ability to, like, fucking pay his rent and to survive. And so, like, you don't have time to fucking dilly-dally or bullshit around because, like, Andres can't pay his rent, and Andres can't do this, and Wayne can't take care of probably his family. Yeah. And it's like, it's deeper than you.
Yeah.
And I think when you realize that, to make a lot of progress, like, very fast, especially at scale. But what are the problems that you're facing now? Like, I guess, what's next? Like, closer, more ads, like where do you want to take this?
The goal, I changed the goal when I talked to you.
Okay.
I was like, I don't want to do this. But now I'm seeing it.
Also back when you were said, okay.
I talked to you when I went back to Cuba.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at it differently, and I want to build $1 million a month. Yeah, but obviously the package is not going to be just coaching. It's going to be coaches, going to be done for you, but I also want to implement the SaaS, not very heavily. They have all these things, but just we want to be the number one marketing agency for the mortgages.
Yeah.
You know, like we don't want, and we're just getting started. There are bigger players.
Yeah.
And you know, I said, like, that's what I want. You know, otherwise I'm stepping out.
You want to be one of the greats.
Yeah, we want to be, and every single person we talk to on the sales call, they're like, man, like, you guys are awesome.
Yeah.
And I apologize that on the sales call, it was such a asshole.
Yeah.
Because I've been getting scammed, like, I've wasted thousands of dollars. And then the other thing, you gotta have clear expectations for your clients.
Yeah.
You can't promise that well, because that's what we're struggling with right now.
Yeah.
We didn't promise the moon, but it sounded like it.
Yeah.
And so now they're like, expecting results way faster and things take a little bit of time.
Yes.
So what we're perfecting right now is the fulfillment and also the team. So that's my big struggle.
Setting those proper expectations through the sales process. You're obviously hopping on meetings with like the sales and CS and like just combine them and make sure like proper expectations are being set throughout the whole funnel, whole sales process, and like that kind of conveyor belt type of process. But you being at like 100K a month, 106K a month now, what does that like unlock for you? Like, I guess as a business owner that you couldn't do before, or like, yeah.
Catching the product. You know, have you read that book, Read the Fire Bank?
Yeah, Great Fire.
And that's what we were doing, figuring out the sales part, you know, making sure that we got consistent sales, but now when we break 100 grand, we are 60% margins now. It's like, okay, we can pay ourselves a little bit better.
Okay, yeah. Make a little bit more money.
Yeah, there are three of us, so, you know. And,
you're doing not too bad for yourself.
No, we're not making too bad. And, but then we can better the product and get hired.
Yeah.
We can pay out bonuses.
Yeah.
30% bonus.
100%.
The clients and your team.
Yeah.
You know, this
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. And, like, I think just bettering the product is one of the biggest things out there right now. It's just hiring talent.
That's beautiful. Taking care of the people. It's all about people. Business is all about people. Just surrounding yourself by good-ass people. And that's really fucking sick. I guess, and then one of the last things I have for you, if anyone watching is like, I don't know if I should take the jump with them, what would you say to them?
I don't want to say the same thing that everyone says. Like, Paul, I want to tell you how he helped me.
I'm 21.
We're 21. I'm 26. I think when you're in this industry, when you get in this type of just like journey, when you're like, doing the entrepreneurial stuff, you're doing maybe the spiritual thing.
Wow.
You're maybe doing I want to make more money. That your family have never made what you have made in a month. They have never made a freaking lifetime, right?
Yeah.
You gotta surround yourself with the right people. Someone that wants you to win besides the money that you pay. Besides, I feel like looked at that investment as I want to be friends with Mr.
Yeah.
I want to be able to hang out or to be a good testimonial, someone that I fucking,
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, no, you're doing good.
But, I think the most important thing I would say about Paul and the, operational team and, the full team in general, it's just you're going to be able to mastermind with someone that not only have done it, but that dude is going to care about you. I think that's the most important point. Like, he's going to care about you, you're going to be taken care of. Because I think that's one of the biggest things for me. It was the advice, it was the structure, but more importantly, it was I know he's there. If I need him, I know he's there. I fucking messaged this guy like fucking 11, 12 p.m. and I got you. And then he gets a rush and this is worth it. Because even, I talked to him, I've known him for 8 months.
8 months, yeah.
First time we met in person, and I talked to him about something very, very, private, and he helped me through it, and I figured it out. So I think that would be the biggest thing I would say is not that you're gonna have not only that you're gonna have the systems and processes and all that, but you're gonna have someone that's gonna guide you through it. It's just fucking important. I'm telling you, that's more important than the fucking plan. There are people that have the plan and they can't fucking find the way out. Making it work.
I appreciate you, my guy. That means the world. You made me look good, bro. I was just here. Like I said, I had your back. But you're the one who put in the work every single day, and I'm proud of you, bro. You're touching numbers that people dream to. I want you to not forget to sit here and breathe it out. You're making an impact in your community, with your team, and people look up to you. And so I'm proud of you, bro. Because I know there's, we're gonna get a real long way, bro.
We're making history, dude. Together, so.
I appreciate you hopping on. You got anything else to say to them?
No, I would say, it's fucking cliche, but fucking follow me and break your dreams are not I want to be, number one soccer player or, football or whatever. Dreams are just thoughts. It's just fine. Bro, what would it be for me to have my own plane? What would it be the other day I was dude, what would it be for me to be able to, Cuba has big, huge debt.
Yeah.
And the other day I was thinking what would it be for me to just pay all that?
Yeah.
How stupid is that? How crazy is that?
Yeah, delusional. Absolutely fucking delusional.
Yeah. If someone heard me and this guy's a lunatic.
Yeah, what is this guy fucking
Yeah. But I heard this from Tony Robbins. It's people used to call lunatics to guys that thought that the woo existed.
Yeah.
Look at them now. You know what I mean? So I would say just fucking follow that thought that, kind of inspires you a little bit, and you're what if they're KL Cuba's dead? That'll be fucking cool. You just fucking go. It's not you're gonna make that happen today or tomorrow or even probably not even 20 years. But maybe before you fucking die, you're a multi-billionaire and you can do it. And I'm talking to you, Robert. So I can
just jump.
Just jump. Yeah. Just follow Titus here.
No. Hi, G. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Make it.
Yeah.